I heard you done got you a dime piece, man. I just want to know. To be honest with you, man, she's a
bad thing. Funny as hell. Big as fuck. Oh my god. That's my baby. Caroline, you divine. Mighty fine. Shorty, pretty, that's true. Like a pro. Fuck you, dog.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So, am I recording? Well, welcome back to my channel. So I'm so excited because I have not sat down and been able to film and talk to you guys in a long time. So today's video is going to be a life update because I think you all need it. First things first, I'm going to film a giveaway for these necklaces. I don't know if you guys can see, I think they're so cute. They're gold and one says Brelynn and the other says Barbie. They're from a company called Sofeel, and so they provided them for me, and they also gave me like a discount code and a giveaway. So make sure you look for that video. It's probably going to be up before this or after this. Just stay tuned. Okay, so I don't know why I feel nervous to talk about this. I guess just because it's going to be me opening up a little bit more so you guys can understand like where I'm coming from and what I'm going through. So, okay. I wrote down a list, as you guys know that I always do, so I don't forget to talk about stuff. Alright, so where do I start? I know you guys are wondering, like, well, maybe you're not wondering where the vlogs are because I have been uploading quite a lot. Before I came to school, I, of course, pre-recorded a lot of videos just because I always have content to film. The problem is just that you all know, and you yell at me about it all the time, but like I will vlog, I will record myself vlogging every day. I will get home from whatever schoolwork, internship, research, whatever I'm doing, and I will record different videos about hair, about whatever, clothes, and the problem is just getting it edited and put up like as soon as I do it. So I usually don't do that. I know you guys get mad, but it's either just like if I only recorded when I knew that I had time to edit in the next couple of days, I would never record. Like I edit so much on a whim, and I don't have a schedule for editing just because some videos can take 5 minutes, some, well, not 5, that'll never happen, but you know, some videos can take up to 3 hours, and so that's why my schedule is consistent, but I'm not consistent when it comes to like uploading stuff because I can't record something and have it uploaded right then. Like you guys know, I just uploaded my birthday vlog. It's September. I just uploaded like my last summer vlog. It's September. I have not uploaded on one school vlog or the move-in vlog, stuff like that. And that leads me into saying that there's not going to be any school vlogs and there's not going to be a move-in vlog for this semester. I've been getting a few questions about it, not too many, which is kind of like, okay, y'all don't care, but maybe y'all don't. Yeah, I kind of like said it in passing a couple of times, and I don't know if anybody ever caught on to it or y'all just thought I wasn't serious. And I know that I uploaded the video quitting YouTube, and one of my friends got mad at me because she was just saying that I should have waited to upload that one until like my last video. But like I said, I record whenever, and I felt that way. That had to have been the middle of July. I felt that way, and I didn't upload that until, what was that, the end of August, or no, that's like the beginning of September that I actually uploaded it. So at that point, of course, I still feel the same way, but I've like kind of I have a different mindset now because it's been so long. But again, that's my fault because I upload so late from when I actually record things. And so, in order to kind of like combat that and like eliminate that, I just want to remind you guys that I know that there are other college students who are YouTubers. I don't know. I just have to keep myself in my own lane, and I know what I'm doing and what I need to do. And although YouTube is very important to me, like YouTube is not going to get me into medical school. YouTube is not like, I have to focus on what's important, and this is like something way on the side for me. And so with that being said, as far as like how often I'm gonna upload, I'm gonna try and keep it often, but the content of it is gonna be literally like, how can I say this nicely? I'm taking back over my channel. Like, this is my channel, so I want to be able to upload and record whatever I want, whenever I want. I have to have my priorities, and YouTube cannot be a top priority for me because there are other things that are bigger factors in my life. So I still love y'all, I still appreciate y'all, I still want to be able to do everything that I wanted to do, but like, I feel like the reason why I was starting to not like YouTube a little bit is just because I felt like I was doing what y'all wanted to see, which is great, but I wasn't necessarily doing what I wanted to film. And I wasn't happy with the numbers because I'm like, well, this is what y'all want. Like, why are there not 1 million views on it? So instead, I'm like, I realized that even if I upload a video and it's not necessarily what somebody requested, but I worked really hard on it to film it, to edit it, and when I upload it and stuff like that and promoting it, then I will be really happy with whatever it is. And if it ends up doing really well, I get even more excited because like the video that I spent time on did well. So, okay, I got a lot to talk about, so I can't be rambling. But y'all get the gist. Like, I just want to film videos that I want to film, and hopefully you guys will enjoy those and stick around. Or if you're new, you'll subscribe if you like those videos. But like, to only film, like, I feel like I was kind of put into the box of being a college vlogger. Like, I wanted to vlog, but I also wanted to be a beauty guru, and I'm doing like way more vlogs than I am beauty stuff. And right now vlogs are not what's good for my mental health, and so the vlogs have to stop. So just for a moment, and with that being said, that doesn't mean that I want to necessarily stop YouTube. I just want to stop the vlogs, and my channel is beauty and brain, so right now it's just going to be beauty stuff. And if I want to do stuff that has to do with like preparing yourself for school or anything like that, I'll do that too. Like, again, it's whatever I want to do. I just don't want to be forced as if this is like a vlog channel, because although I guess I am a vlogger, I didn't necessarily want to be a vlogger. So it's like, I can do whatever I want to do. It's my channel. I can, like, I don't even say I change it. I want to go back to its original purpose. Going back to my notes here, I wanted to say that y'all don't really know what's going on and how I feel because of how late I upload. But because I'm going to be uploading whatever I want to, I should be more inspired to upload them quickly. And I'm also going to try and start doing more chit chat, get ready with me videos. It'll be like this except for a little bit less chatty, and I'll be doing makeup and stuff. So those of you who like to watch that, you can get 2 in 1, so I can keep you guys updated about what's going on without me doing vlogs. Okay. So, Brelynn, why don't you want to do vlogs anymore? It's not that I don't want to do vlogs anymore. It's just that for this semester, I need to take a break because I'm a very like spiritually connected person, and I need to listen to myself. Basically, I just need to listen to myself and take a breather. And this is how I can kind of explain it to you guys. YouTube is great because like you guys know, my life goal is really to inspire a lot of people. Inspire the masses and be able to impact a lot of people's lives at once. And right now, I mean, I'm able to impact 17,500 people, like, woo, plus some more. Like, that's like amazing to me. It's really, really great. It really means a lot to me. However, it's also like, you know, kind of scary. I can describe it as like being a YouTuber is kind of like being on top of a skyscraper. And it's like, if you're not a YouTuber, you can look up at the skyscraper and be like, oh my gosh, it's so cool. Like, she's so far up. She's doing so great things. Like, she could touch the clouds if she wants to. But, you know, it's like, y'all don't know that, like, it's scary as hell up here. And not only I feel like I'm an easy target for, like, judgment, but like I said, especially with, like, my career path and my future and what I want to do, it's just, like, just as high up as you are, that's like even further that you can fall. And then on top of that, with me being a Spelman vlogger, which is like, what is that? Being a Spelmanite already without this YouTube channel is a lot of pressure. You can ask any Spelmanite you've ever met. There's a lot of pressure. Pressure to be beautiful, pressure to be intelligent, pressure to be politically correct, pressure to be everything at the same time. And it's like, I don't know who created this feeling, but I know I'm not the only one. I've had this conversation with many people, and because I'm on this platform, it's like having that Spelman pressure times 10, like magnified. And although it's really cool because it's like I'm impacting so many people, and so many people know who I am when it comes to like Spelman and stuff, at the same time it's like, there's so many eyes watching you. And it's like already enough pressure for my mom and my dad and my brothers and my sisters and my grandma, my grandpa. Like, y'all know how that is. Like, for them to be looking at me and wanting me to do well. And then my friends from back home, friends and enemies back home, probably looking at me to do well. And then you have, you know, people around you at my school who are just noticing me, hoping that I do well, or maybe not. And then you, like, it's a lot of pressure. And I understand that diamonds are formed under pressure. However, I have to be able to be smart in the decisions that I'm making. And I was just about to bust because I just felt like, oh my god, 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 like everything I do is like, you know, it's not gonna like stop the attention that I've already received. However, I do need a second to like not constantly be in front of the camera. That way I can realize that it's not all about this quote unquote pressure that I'm feeling, and also to be able to like live up to this pressure. Along with that, I'm going to do another video entitled like the Spelman bubble, because it's something that one of my Spelman alum mentors were basically telling me about, and I was telling her like that's definitely what I experienced during my summer internship program and research program, whatever. And she basically reassured me exactly what I thought, and just to the point where it's like Spelman seems like its own world. It really feels like you're in your own world when you're at Spelman, but you're not. However, the way that you think, the way that you act, the way that you operate, the way that your life is set up, it's like so small. And it's like once you graduate or go to like the summertime, whatever, that bubble pops, and it's going to be a rude awakening for a lot of people, including me. And I don't ever want to be so consumed in something that's like so small-minded that I am prohibiting myself for my future. And so again, I feel like this YouTube thing, it's great. It has been great. It was great, but it's also keeping me very like small-minded, and I need to make sure that my eyes are wide open. That way for the future, I'm not so culture shocked in how everything is not like Spelman. Everywhere is not like the AUC. Overall, I know you guys, maybe some of you won't believe it or whatever, but I'm a very negative person. I'm very pessimistic. I'm very easily discouraged. And it literally, it's like, I wouldn't say I'm a ticking bomb, but it's like I have a limit, and my limit is just like so low. And it's like as soon as it reaches, I'm like, oh my god, like, and I'm trying to get over that because everything is not that big of a deal. But with that being said, it doesn't work out that well because I'm also a perfectionist and I'm a planner. And although those are sometimes great qualities, sometimes not great qualities. And that's because when I want things to go my way, which is always, and if they don't go my way, it feels like my world is crashing down. And I mentioned to you guys about how this past year was not a good year for me, and it's because I constantly kept going back and forth between planning out my life exactly how I wanted. If this happens, I will be so happy, everything will be perfect, and then some of those things happen, but some of them don't, or none of them happen, and then I'm like distraught, like, oh my god, my world is over, everything. And it's like, although it is a big deal, it's not that big of a deal. And again, that also comes from me. I have to realize that even when I work for things, sometimes they're not going to plan out for me because they're not in God's plan. And the biggest lesson that I have learned from this past year is that God's plan is not only the best plan, but it's the only plan. And that's something that I have to get stuck in my head, because I keep thinking that I can plan my life and everything's going to work out perfectly, and that's not how it's going to be, obviously. So it's a big growing moment for me. But again, having a camera in front of my face 24/7, it's very hard for me to be able to step back and realize what I'm doing wrong and then grow from it. Just coping with the things that I consider failures, but also being able to be grateful for the things that I do have and the blessings that I have received. Yeah, and then that balance, I'm not very good at it, and I'm trying to get better at it. But again, I want to separate myself in order for me to do that growing. And that's where I think the comparison came in, because I had my head in the tunnel for so long, like I gotta do this, I gotta do this, gotta do this, and it's like I'm making myself further behind by looking at other people. And it's not even like a low confidence thing, because y'all know, like, my confidence is through the sky. That's not the problem. But the problem is just that I'm so baffled when my plan does not work that I start comparing to why other people's plans work. And I do compare when things where I'm just like, you know, I'm a good person, but bad things happen to me. Why do good things happen to bad people? Or I worked hard and I did not receive this opportunity. Like, why can she not work hard and she can receive this opportunity? Or, you know, just I've planned for this to happen for me and it's not happening. This person probably didn't even plan it and it's like low-key happening for her. Like, those things like just drive me crazy. And so I have to take a step back in order to be appreciative for the things that I do have. That way I'm not comparing myself and I'm not upset that my plan didn't work. Like, the first step that I needed to realize was that there's no such thing as Brelynn's plan. It does not work. It does not happen. It does not exist. There's only God's plan. And I'm still working on that. And so until I get that through my head, it's going to take a while for me to be able to not compare myself to other people. You know, be patient with me. And it's just like nearly impossible for me to be able to broadcast my growth every day to you guys. Like, I not only don't think it's appropriate, but I don't want to, honestly. It's just not what I want my channel to be. Like, I do want to open up more to you all because I feel like you only see a certain side of me and that's not what I want. And I'm acting like so stale right now, but I guess it's because I'm trying to like think to make sure that I'm saying everything that I want to say. But yeah, I just need some time and space to center myself and my spirits in the direction that my Lord wants for me. And I have other things going on that are just more important to me. Like, I'm not trying to sell my soul. I need my spirit to be in line. Okay, I also want to tell you guys that as far as like my vlogging goes and the videos that I don't want you to think that I just was like, okay, I just gotta stop so I can focus. I tried so hard. I'm literally gonna insert clips in of me trying to vlog. Hey y'all, good morning. So this is really strange. Hey guys, good morning, welcome back to my channel. I hope I'm in focus. I really cannot see, but I just decided to pick up my camera today because today is the first Market Friday, and if it's lit, I don't know, I just wanted to record it. I really can't get that habit out of me. Like, when good stuff happens, I want to record it. So basically what's been going on in my life, because this is supposed to be a life update, that was like a mind update. Now this is a life update. You all know that I had a very hard time trying to find an apartment. I had to move off campus because I was forced to. I've talked about this a lot. Hopefully you guys are like, you know what's going on. So I was forced to move off campus. My mom, I thought I had to live by myself. Then over the summertime, I ended up getting a roommate, and we had an apartment that we were going to stay in. Everything was set. However, we had to be in person to sign the lease, and we didn't see the apartment yet, so we wanted to see it and then sign it. I had to come to, let me back up even more. I had to come to Atlanta early because I was requested the position. I don't really know how you say it, but y'all know that the main reason why I wanted to come to an HBCU was to be on a band dancing team. I don't know how many times I said this. If y'all don't know this, it's like the biggest fact about me. I love to dance. I've always wanted to dance. I just really want to be on a dance team, and I think that's another reason why. I mean, I didn't realize how much dancing was like my meditation until it was taken away from me, and I really feel like I'm starting to be better now that I've been able to dance more. But with that being said, anyway, I'm now a banner girl for the Morehouse College Marching Band, or the House of Funk Band, and it is like a subsection of Mahogany in Motion, which is Spelman's dance team or Morehouse College's dance team for their band. So it's just like been this like thing where they've only had a banner girl for a couple of years, and yeah, I basically have to go to all the practices. I have to learn everything, I have to do everything, but it really allows me to get to know the girls, get to know the coaches, get to know old members, get to know the routines, get to know their style. The coach is really working on my flexibility, because that's something that she tells me every time that I've tried out, which if y'all didn't know, I've tried out for the team 3 times. And yeah, it's just something that I really want, and y'all know I'm just a very driven person, and I just don't want to graduate without having that. I want to do it. So I'm probably going to audition again for a 4th time, and so I'm taking this very, very, very seriously. With that being said, a lot of other things have like been cut out for this because I only have one more chance. If I don't make it this time, I'm done. And it's already kind of sucks because I have to do it my senior year, but it's what I want. So with that being said, I had to go to band camp, which was for 2 weeks, and it was intense. Alright, y'all, day one of band camp. That's what I'm looking like. I'm scared out of my mind. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:15. I'm on my way to the school now. And I tried to like be able to focus things at the same time. I couldn't do anything, you guys. We were up from early in the morning to late at night. My body was tired. That's another thing. I was working out every day, and I feel like I kind of gained my band camp weight back a little bit because we don't work out as intensely as we did. But I lost weight, and you guys know that video that I recorded where it was like college outfits, back to school affordable, something like that. I was fresh off of band camp, and I had just gotten my hair done, and I really feel like my face is slimmed out, and only one person that's commented on my video said anything. I'm hoping you guys are just being polite, but hopefully you notice that I have like lost weight. Like, I've actually lost a lot of weight. Not a lot, but like, y'all know I was already kind of skinny, but like, it's like if you didn't notice, that's fine, but I noticed, so I just wanted to put that in there. Anyway, so I did band camp. That was a lot. However, the problem is that literally, you guys, this is the apartment that I was going to move into when me and my mom came down. We came from Maryland to Atlanta. I was stressing out all summer about like, where am I going to stay? I did not know. I did not have anything signed, but I had a roommate and I had a list of like 4 places that I wanted to stay. This is the place where my mother and I decided that we were going to book. This is what it looks like. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today is Sunday. I'm on my way now to Atlanta from home. I've been driving 4 hours. I wasn't sure if I was going to record today. That's why I look a mess. But so the tea is that, as you guys know, I've been looking for apartments forever, and I did not solidify what apartment I was going to stay at. But I did get a roommate, and we are solidified. But basically, because my mom didn't want us to sign a lease that we had not visited, but then she didn't want me to stay at any of the places that we did visit, and the places were like selling out. People were taking the leases. There were only a couple rooms left, etc., etc. So we're about to go now and go to my top choice. That's where we're on our way to. That's what we put in that navigation system. I'm gonna tour it and hopefully sign it. That's the goal. Hopefully you don't have to go to multiple places. It's really annoying that we have to wait for this long, but it was just a lot of different factors. And yeah, so that's what's going on. Going back to college, I'm really excited to. I wish I just knew where I was living, you know. That's just a lot of pressure, but I'm pretty sure everything will work out fine. So I will talk to you guys when we get there. Okay, y'all, so we're almost here. I'm like actually really nervous. Like, my stomach has been like, oh my gosh, like to my chest the entire car ride. And like, we're getting close. Like, we're only 2 minutes away, and I'm like, I hope I like it.
The area, you know the area?
I mean, I don't know. I've never been over here. But doesn't it look kind of rough?
They're building some new townhomes or apartments or whatever they do.
Yeah.
Hello, we're in Atlanta.
You looking skinny.
Come on, go girl.
Hi.
Whoa.
day that we came, and I thought that I was going to have like one day for move-in day before band camp started. Turns out band camp started like the next morning. So I was like out of commission from like 9 to whenever at nighttime. So was it 9 or was it 5 a.m.? I think I had to be there at 5. I don't know why I keep saying 9 a.m. It was at like 5 in the morning. It's band camp. Like, so I basically had to leave it up to my mom to sign the lease by herself. And my roommate, who I was supposed to stay with, I didn't know her on a personal level. I just knew she went to Spelman and she was transferring in, and I had her contact information, and I had her mom's number, and my mom had her mom's number, and she did not have to move in until like the 17th, because I think our class started the 19th. So I was there like 2-3 weeks early. So my mom decided that she did not like that place because it was too expensive, even though y'all saw how my mom was in like my moving out and apartment searching. Everything was too expensive, and it's like, I don't know what you want me to do. I did everything that she wanted me to do. She gave me a budget, and she told me that I had to have a roommate, and I did everything that I could. And I had a list of places that were in budget, but it was just going to be so much for her to do on her own while I was at band camp, for her to find a place that was like on the list, it be in budget, my roommate like it, get like pay utilities and get furniture. That was the main thing. Like, I didn't want to stay in a student housing because there's only like 3 or 4 in this Atlanta area, and I didn't really like any of them. So I mean, me and my mom, we were going at it. I ended up staying in a hotel for 3 weeks. My mom left Atlanta. So I was staying in an apartment for 3 weeks because I had nowhere else to stay. I was like so homeless, and y'all wanted me to vlog. Like, there will be no move-in vlog because I have not moved in to anywhere. There's too much going on. So everything ended up working out. I ended up choosing this place called, I don't want to say where I live, but I didn't want to stay here. And the girl who I was supposed to room with, I literally don't know where she's at. A little bit of a background story of this place. When I first moved in here, so after I stayed in a hotel for 2 weeks straight, I finally was able to move into this apartment place. However, my mom decided that she wasn't coming down to help me. She said, I already went down there. You pissed me off. I have like other things to do. Like, she has stuff for work. And she was just like, I can't go down there. So you have to do everything on your own. And my stuff was in a storage unit while I was in a hotel. You all know how I was already like really worked up at the fact that I had to move off campus, and then I had to move off campus by myself, and I didn't want to go off campus. I didn't want to go by myself. I didn't even want to stay in this apartment complex, and then for my mom like not to help me. And I get that she couldn't do it because she couldn't take off work, but it was just like, again, a lot. It was just a lot for me to handle at once. And yeah, so I basically ended up, what did I do? The horror story is that when I got here, because my mom wasn't with me, the leasing office here is horrible. They're trash. Okay, they're really bad. And so they were really mistreating me because I didn't have like parents with me. And so they showed me the place, like they gave me my keys, I signed everything, and then they showed me my apartment. I'm literally going to insert pictures in, you guys. The apartment was so bad. It was so bad. Like, it was supposed to be a completely clear unit where nobody else lived there at that moment. Like, all 4, I'm supposed to have 3 other roommates. All 4 of us were supposed to be moving in at the same time. There was one girl who was still there who they had evicted like over 10 times, but she had not moved out. There was molded food in the refrigerator. There was molded food in the oven. There was molded food in the sink. There was mold in the coffee maker. There was just stuff everywhere. The laundry room, like if you open up the laundry room, clothes fell out. She had dirty underwear everywhere. It was so bad. It stunk. As soon as you walked, there was a bicycle on the couch. You guys, like, I literally can't make this up. And I was like, and I ended up having to pop off on the leasing office, like, why would you ever move a person in to a complex that looks like this, a unit that looks like this? And my room that I was supposed to move into was crystal clean. I can't lie. Everything was vacuumed. It looked like the walls were neat, like freshly painted. But I was like, but the unit is nasty. And I don't care my mom is not here. I'm not living here. So I had to pop off on them, and it was such a bad experience to where they actually ended up moving me into the model home. So this is like a brand new unit that nobody's ever lived in. Paying my money for this. Why are there roach? Y'all, it was so bad. So with all that being said, I finally got my stuff moved in. It took me forever to do it by myself. I also have Snapchats of me complaining about that. But yeah, that's why you guys can see in my empty apartment tour that I just keep saying I'm just so happy to be here. Like, thank God that I'm here, because I did not think that I was going to make it. Like, I really thought that I was going to have to take a semester off because it was just too much going on. And then on top of all of that, like, I now have 2 jobs. I'm waiting to hear back from the 3rd one, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to get. In order for me to get my finances together so I can afford this place and my education and my living, my lifestyle, my Caucasian lifestyle. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!
Dope-alicious.
Click here to see my latest video. Make sure you subscribe.
And the crowd goes wild.